Let's play some more chess. I'm gonna go for the Scandinavian again. He's just gonna push. I need to bring the bishop out because it's gonna get stuck behind my pawns otherwise. And now we just attack his... We just go for a pawn break. Because he has a much too comfortable position there. Yeah, I'm just gonna take anyway. And then attack his knight. And I've got my bishops on some beautiful squares. Let's attack his pawn. I don't know why I took it like that. Okay, why is he placing the knight there? Not too sure and not too intimidated right now. Okay, that's why. He can take my pawn. I can take his bishop first though, and I probably should. And now I just push. And I got a fork with my pawns. Okay, so that went really quickly. My big mistake in chess so far, yeah, he's attacking the knight. I kind of saw that, but if I take this knight and he takes that, then I can take there, and he's forced to defend. I can go there, and he can take my queen, but that's no problem. I'll just take with the rook. And then we got this. Wait, let's not move too quickly. And then we got this. Yeah, we do. Where can the knight go? Because it's really hard to see how knights want to move. If it goes here, I just take it. If it goes here, I just take it. Here he's no threat. Here he gets taken. Here he gets taken. Here he would attack both targets. Aha. So maybe just let the pawn be. Maybe. But if you're gonna take my pawn, I'm gonna take your knight. How about that? Ooh, that's interesting. Didn't see that. Let's take knight moves into account, because if I'm going to go here, he can fork, he gets taken. If I'm going to go here, he can fork like this. It's not a fork. I think I should move here. Interesting. I did just block my knight out. That's not convenient. Should I reroute it like this? What if he plays that? And I can also reroute there. Yeah, I think we're gonna reroute. Wait. What are weaknesses in his position? This is only defended by the king. So, and no, it's also defended by the knight, actually. So that's mildly annoying. What are weaknesses in his position? I don't really see any right now. I mostly see my problem with development. So I should get the knight out somewhere and start using my major pieces. Okay, great. I'll move here. So the knight is actually a bit closer to the center. It's defended. If he plays this, I can move to the actual center, attack the bishop. Oh, interesting. But I can just push. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do that. Or I can attack the queen and the bishop. If I attack the queen, well, he can just move somewhere. So what does that do? So maybe I'd rather do this. Does mean my knight is no longer protected. I don't think it's that much of an issue. We can go here. I can just push. And the pawn is no longer hanging and the knight is no longer hanging. And now he takes. And now I move my knight to the center. I should develop my rooks. Maybe get the king somewhere. I'm still inclined to move too quickly. I need to calm down, pause. My knight is on an outpost. How about that? How about that? Let's move. No, this pawn is hanging now. I could just take the bishop. I mean, no, he has more material, actually. He has more material. Apparently, I blundered something and didn't notice what it was. If I go here, he can go here. I take, he takes. And then we'll just have traded some pieces, and now it's 2 rooks against 2 rooks and against 1 rook. What am I saying? Against 2 rooks and a knight. Jesus. I might go here, actually. Move the no, wait. I might go here, blocking the queen from entering there, and the knight is protecting it. But what if the knight gets kicked? Then I need to... Okay, so I'm going to go here. And move this pawn chain up. I'm just going to protect my my knight for now. Yeah, you want to trade. You absolutely do. I have a pawn majority on the king side, but nah. Same amount of pawns on the queen side, so that's not going to be too great. The reason I don't... Generally, 4 pawns against 3 would be winning for whoever has 4 pawns, but it's the king side. His king is behind it. We still need to move a lot of this stuff. There are still pieces in place, so not too sure if that's going to be too relevant here. Now he takes time to think. I blundered a bishop. And I hardly even noticed it. And what's worse is that I was in a winning position coming out of the opening, or at least somewhere throughout the opening. But now, oh, how the turntables. I kinda hope he goes for a queen trade. Maybe I should have taken the bishop, because the position is going to open up at some point. And the bishop will probably be better then, and I still have a lot of pawns on light squares. And the current plan was actually to move more pawns to light squares, so the bishop could just get behind and gobble them all up. And I don't want that, so taking the bishop might have been better. Oh, he's gonna auto-resign? That would be shitty. I hope he doesn't. He's disconnected. Which country is this? Indonesia. That's a long way away. Yeah, too bad. I mean, I got my rating points, so it's something, but too bad. Let's get a new one. And let's hopefully not blunder nonsense this time. Starting with e4, classic, going for the Vienna. Hope he defends that. He doesn't, so we're gonna have to go for a classic setup. Now he plays that. And now we're gonna go for this pawn break, I think. He goes for that. Should I use the bishop? I think I do. I could move back. Actually, if I use the pawn, what's his knight gonna do? Also, his queen was defending, so that was going to be annoying at some point. Now he wants to take this, and when I retake, he takes, right? How do I deal with that? Well, I have my knight defending. His knight is also going here. But that's all defended. Maybe just develop my knight, but I also want to get this pawn break going and stop him, or maybe reconnect my pawns. So I'm going to do that first. After castling, this is going to be where the rook is at. So I'm guessing that this should be fine. Interesting. Oh, he has 2 knights. I did not take that into account. So maybe let my queen defend. Yeah. And now play the knight and castle. And I couldn't put it here because of the bishop, so I figured if I want to defend my bishop using the queen, I'm gonna have to do it like this. I could have pushed a pawn, but I would prefer to keep those pawns in front of the king. Now it's still early in the game. Oh, like that, eh? Let's just develop the knight. Oh, that would have defended the bishop as well. Why didn't I see that? Well, at least I got my queen out now. So this is weird. It's a very open position. I did that to move to let the knight block, so I can actually get something going here. You know what? I'm gonna move this way towards the pawns. If he takes, I take. If he takes, I should move here. Oh, that's so odd. That is so weird. This is weird looking. My king is practically in the center, but there are practically no pieces left either. I still haven't developed my rooks. I kind of want to get that development in before I try and attack this bishop. He went for it. Well, I'm just gonna go here anyway. Close the position. Please do. Well, it's actually opening because there are less pawns, but I mean, now we opened, but if he had pushed, it would have been closed, and generally the knight performs better in closed positions. Oh, he's gonna reroute the bishop. Interesting. I can't go there. Well, I can, but not when the king is gone. Because if I go here and he trades, then he can get this trade in as well and take my pawn. But if my king is here, then that's defended. So I need to do this now. Also, 2 pawns can stop 3 pawns. So I'm gonna need... it would have been a fork if my king hadn't been there. Well, now that his bishop is blocked, I don't need to defend my knight that way anymore, and I can fork him like this. How about that? Is there something better? Now, I want to get rid of that bishop anyway, because the position is way too open. I don't want to triple my pawns. But I guess I want to defend against his rook invading. And if he takes, I just take like this. And then we'll have a winning pawn majority. He can attack these pawns, but I can go there and check his king. And then get this pawn play going. And I think I should be fast enough with one of those pawns to keep him from... damn it. Maybe I should take this open file, actually. And then go here, because he'll have to push, and then I can go there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Kind of weird, but I'm just giving up these pawns. Okay, he goes for this transformation. But I'm basically giving up these pawns in order to get a pawn through. You can push. It doesn't matter. I should have gotten the rook behind first. See, this is what you get when you move too quickly. Luckily, he defends the wrong way, or he can't defend in this file because the king was blocking it. But now you're not going to stop that pawn. You're not going to be on time. There's nothing you can do. So, what you gonna do now, buddy? You could move there and trade the pawn for your rook, but this is not looking good. See, the reason, and I certainly didn't play like a master here, I know. I've been reading Levi Rosman's book, and it talks, among other things, it talks about pawn majorities and just general chess strategy. I should cut the king off, shouldn't I? And maybe get a bit closer? Not too sure. I'm gonna hunt down these pawns with my king. No, it's not gonna be a draw, you fool. I don't do draws. So you can't move that one, you can't move that one. You can move this, but that allows my king in. You can move like this, but it allows the same king move. You can do that, but that just invites another stalling move from me. And now what are you gonna do? You're gonna have to remove your king from those pawns. And because that pawn was there, you now can't take my pawn. And now you're done for. Wait. This is still a draw offer, isn't it? So if I go here... Wait a second, I need to think this out. Because he has his king on the right spot in order to force a draw. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Fuck you. If I go here, he can move back, but he can also move out. If he moves here, then what am I gonna do? If I move here, now I have his pawn, don't I? I need to think about that one. Yeah, I should have moved him. And there you go. What do you mean draw? He offered a draw like a dozen times. No draw, sir. This is a win. Okay, so I defended my title. Well, see you guys in the next video. Ciao.